let me turn the light on. Let me turn the light on. Let me turn the light on. All right. What do you need for that? We'll be open. It's nighttime. It's 8 o'clock, something like that. I'm in Arizona. Yes, I'm in Arizona. I'm on the bed chilling. You know, everybody wants to sit up at the table, at the desk. I got all that. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it right from here. I guess they got the homies watching. I made me some vegan lasagna. Um, I'm drinking some IPA, Voodoo. Excellent. No, and they're not sponsoring me, so I'm still working on that. We the People holsters, so I got to write a little thing, put a format, so that way I can have like 10 to 15 minutes to them at the gun range and showing all the stuff that I purchased and what, you know, as far as what I use from We the People holsters. I just want to show you. This is We the People holster. It's just that it doesn't have the emblem, and all this stuff has the emblems on it. I did an exchange, so that's why for my 43 9x19 my Glock I have that, and I wanted it all black. I didn't want nothing standing out, nobody be able to read anything, blah blah blah. So in case I have to go all black out. Now, what's amazing to me is people want to be entertained. I look at a lot of stuff on YouTube, as far as like stuff that Mike Tyson watched, and I debunk a lot of the stuff they watch because a lot of it's mytho. And I'm going to talk about what you need to hear compared to what you want to hear. If you want to be entertained, there's plenty of people out there entertaining people. People doing car shows, doing this, that, and other. I said I'm gonna do range shows. I'm gonna do friction fires. So some of you can get that because most of the time you don't get that from us. You know, there's a lot of us that know how to do it, and I've done it quite a bit when camping. This month I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase a nice size tent, and I want to take a few people camping. You know, and go out there and they eat whatever. You know, I know what I can tolerate. Yeah, I know, brother. I already, yeah. Men, I'm going to be speaking a lot about women. The incredible bull crap that comes with them, and men, I'm going to be speaking about us too. I'm going to keep it 100, and that's all I can do. Y'all want to hear hate, and I don't require no weakness such as that debilitating foolishness. Just remain the closet, emotionally unstable hue of a man you are. Do you understand that? It's something I wrote a little earlier, and you know the women are gonna like it. But what troubles me the most, all these so-called conscious people are consciously dead. All these people talking about this and that and blah blah blah. You know, and then when you really go on and you do the research, see, I'm not in New York no more. I'm not down in Florida. I'm not, you know, some good people there, but there's a lot of broken fucking people. And what I've learned is when your energy is decent, the ones who put on a big charade and walk around like this shit don't stink, they're the ones who are energy vamps, whose energy is jacked up. Even if they're blind to it, will come into your zone and bring their foolishness. And that shit rubs off. Trust me, I had 2 kids. Well, 3. First one passed away. And had a lot of trauma in my life while I went in the military and during the military. I had a lot of good too, so I prefer to choose the good. You know what I mean? I ate a little piece of garlic and I was going to eat a piece of ginger. I like to have a piece of ginger while I'm drinking beer. But other than that, I had to turn the AC on because it is hot, y'all. Okay, so excuse me. I'm not sweating on it. Yeah, it's a little damp. But some people don't want to hear that we indigenous and aboriginal. And you know what? I've been noticing a lot of those battle groups. There's a lot of young people like in their 20s that don't know even how to wipe their behind properly, attempting to break things down, explain things on an apparatus that is just fake. It's just fake. I'm not going to use no other. What other words did he use? Felonious, this, that. No, that's just fake. Fugazi as fuck. Fugazi as heck. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's a lot of weak niggas out here, Negroes out here running around, playing like that. You know, like they something. and they ain't nothing. I'm serious. A lot of you jokers running around. I was looking at this one. Well, I still like rap, even though I don't buy that shit no more. Because you niggas is consciously dead than a mother. I'm a self-made linguist. You ever listen to a language and you listen to it all for hours and hours and hours until it starts making sense? That's the kind of stuff I like to do. And then be around them and then say a word and then they start and I kind of understand which direction they're going more and more as I further learn words and stuff. And this I don't do in front of the TV, or definitely on this laptop. I don't even have my phone with me when I'm doing that. I know how to leave it in the truck. I know how to do this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's move, even though there's cameras all over the place, man, it doesn't matter. But I just want y'all to know that I'm not here to, there will be times you can say gun range is entertainment because to me it's like fun time. Okay, besides practice and stuff like that. Camping, it can be entertainment depending on how you look at it. I believe it's it's more or less survival and preparatory purposes. You're not always going to have a tent. You're going to get dirty. You're going to get bug bites. What's the nearest thing you can use? Take care of welts, or if your autoimmune system gets a little jacked because of the stuff around that you attain an allergy and you're out there, you by yourself or you with a few people, what can we use? Like right now, if I was on the East Coast, there's 4 plants I can go get and 2 roots. And this phlegm right here, all in my lungs, the nano's gone and dead. Gone and dead. The nanites, gone and dead. And with the magnets that I have, I got plenty of magnets. I just don't feel like playing with them. It could be electricity, the thing is the dead in the things before they turn on. But y'all know more than me about that stuff. That's not my thing. Hey, when you go to Las Vegas, man, it's 13, man. But we got plenty over here in Flagstaff. We're supposed to be having one built here, right here where we live at in town. But I'm big about my vapes and my flower. I'm just, I'm big on like what I use and what I like to smoke. I mean, one of my favorite ones I like to buy as a vet, we get a little discount. We get a very decent discount. And these are the Purple Punch triple. It's got triple. It's not just the flower, man. This is like turpentine, or turpentine, whatever it's called, the turpentine, and it's rolled in. Yeah, let me tell you something. This right here, I take one, this little pull to get it started. I am through. I don't feel no pain. I'm looking at the TV and the sun and the moon. Kapow. Some people, man, they smell having it. I'll be looking at them like this, bro. You going dope or something? Excuse me. Not meaning to trigger anybody that is in recovery, but yeah. I'm all about order, y'all. I'm just not about chaos. Then little ladies I like to deal with, because I do gummies. I love CBD and I love CBG as well. They gave me these, and these are like the ones you can make. And let me tell you something, man. Damn, it's melted. It was that hot here today, so it's 4 of them, and it's about 10 milligrams of THC in each one of them, I believe, if I remember her right. And these gummies are delicious, and they're not made with pork cellulose. So that's another. And then they gave me this nice little bud because, we don't sell over here. We share our buds. And I told her to give me a little bit. There's still a little more in there. And this right here, a friend of hers gave it to her, and she had like fucking ounce and a half. Not selling it. Watermelon. Excuse my language, everybody. I might go in there. I got the editor. I could go in and just beep that stuff out. I'm gonna work on that. But she knows that I like stuff that makes me sleep and removes the pain, and also helps with a little bit of repairing of neural pathways and stuff like that. But also, it's the diet. It's also what you eat too. It's not just the fact that we use cannabis or CBD oils and this and other, And that's what I'm big on. So I made some vegan spaghetti without sauce, without tomatoes. I'm like this now. If I can't find a purple, dark orange, yellowish, blue, or black tomato, I don't want it. Because red tomatoes aren't natural. I don't care when they say they're organic. All the time I was like, you know what? These aren't tomatoes. These are not organic tomatoes. Any of y'all aware of that? Okay, just little things like those are the things. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. Some things that you know it, it's cool. But make sure the people around you know. Do you have the ability to talk to them and make sure they know it? You know, I got people. I got sociopaths running around with badges right now. Probably see some of my videos and sitting there, you know, the quiet room. I'd like to meet him. They don't get it. No, you won't. No, you wouldn't. Not on them terms. Not in your the chaos of a lie of a job you practice that comes down from the top, but you keep yourself there because you're a sociopath and you're perverted and you like to lie. You like to be just like the government. I'm gonna care if you're ex-vet. You know, I'm a vet. You're a sociopath, you're a sociopath. It doesn't matter. And if the people around you allow a sociopath to be on that level, what does that say about them? You are the company you keep. You dig what I'm saying? I'm certain. You know what I'm saying? I back. I'm Republican because that's what our ancestors were. Why would I flip flop and change for what? What? Give me a good reason to become a Democrat. I would love for somebody to give me an excellent reason why I should be a liberal. That, you know, I know the Republican Party's jacked the fuck frig up. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. See, that's the problem when you don't have some real entertaining stories that are based upon facts and not facts turned into myths and all this other stuff. They've created a world around you using our own shit to get some kind of fake rich to implore over you, to stand over you, and then grab a whole bunch of dumb people that believe in all that fake rich, and that these people, for some reason, cultivated when a lot of people just wasn't with that silver shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of them make the mistakes. But thank goodness I got some rednecks that love me to death, brother. Hey, look, man, it's nothing against you, Charleston. I understand you 100%, bro. All right? Believe that. I can say Duval County. All right? But I'm sorry, bro. I got some Chinese homies, man, from the root of the Tudor. Ain't nothing mainland China about them, bro. But not everybody's had that opportunity. Different reasons, different this, that, and the other. I wonder sometimes why so many Africans running around in Texas like that when you yourself, just by your phenotype, when you was a little bigger and your size, you ain't nothing but Indian. You know? But hey, look, that's these eyes. I'm an artist. I ain't nobody big. I'm an artist. Literally, from graffiti back in the 70s to clay, pastel, charcoal. When I was in college, lost whatever, they was like, what you in here for? I did a watercolor drip on Mona Lisa, and I did it under 10 minutes in art class for a grade. The lady's like, I don't know what to do with that, and I showed people on Facebook. I pulled it out, I got this in the folder, and I did it in 10 minutes. This Mona Lisa water drip, you know, that's literally not touching the paper, you know, the paint. And I ain't gonna talk about the acrylics I've done. Some people remember my art note when I did aliens. You dig what I'm saying? See, I love my people enough that if I wanted to entertain them, I would entertain them as a story. You know, as that senior brother, you know, the elder brother. You know, to sit them down like I would sit down with my great uncle Tandy before the Civil War when he was a child. My great grandma making sure I was over there listening because they always took the oldest, whether it be son or daughter, and passed down. And I don't even know how I can remember some of that after all the bull crap I've been through, and child abuse and growing up in the places I've grown, and not house to house, but house to house. Then my running back and forth between Delaware and New York, this, that, you know, when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was stay away from people I know in school, this, that, and other, so I wouldn't have an alibi. I mean, I could have an alibi and nobody could say other than that. The big fights at the roller skating rinks, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't be at both, but I was at both in a different way. Some of the boys I moved with out of the North, or Prince Street Projects, who I moved with while I was in school, some of the cats came down there, they partied, they did whatever they did. I sold drugs in school, you know. Also, well, I didn't really saw. Most of the time I bring like joints, but northeast storms, going over to Brooklyn, going over to Harlem. Definitely always in the Bronx, Patterson. But it was crazy. West Side like a month. Yo, for real, y'all. Even moved there. I stayed there for like about 9 months. Because of this job that I was attempting to be close to. I was like, I'm gone. I gotta go, Bought a couple cars, let them, because I went into the military. I took like 40 days to clean my system up from this weed. I don't know if it was in the Sherman there, because we used to get dusted, zooted, you know what I'm saying? Picking sides, picking cars up. We used to do crazy shit. But always been a country boy. It don't even matter. I'm an Indian. And I'm starting to lose a taste for that word, Indian. But see, I don't have no emotion behind it. I'm just organic. I'm naturally of this soil, this earth. This is my motherland. You want to use terminologies and words. And I don't need nobody to prove it or vindicate it. And if people feel some kind of other way about it, that's their problem, their issue. Doing the fires, going to the range. I need my people to be more involved instead of always involved with each other, doing dumb stuff and chaos, and be out there with their family at the gun range, camping, and knowing that they are protected enough with nothing gonna happen, they ain't gonna come up missing. And building our communities and making them a steadfast. If everybody wants to emulate us, but they hate us, they can stay to themselves. Because I remember we had to show them how to wash. They came here. And funny how the Moors supposedly was the cleanest. Wrong. That's all that beautification of something, religions and stuff. They doctored them up very well. All of them came over here staking high heaven with them annual and biannual and semi-annual, depending on your rank baths. Cats, because they ate so much raw stuff and bleeding stuff, I'm telling you, out their pores, it was just rancid. We were never like that, eh? I know the Mongolians' original diet. And they didn't cultivate things that we cultivate, tobacco and all that here. That was no slaves, that was our way. And the French Zionist group exploited it. And it was traitorous, just like the pelts and skins that they were overtaking. And the reason why we went at them, why we wouldn't burst, but we went at them, because they kept raping and killing darkness on the land, and it still wasn't our way. Now, the lives are wicked. That's why we chose a side sometimes, depending upon numbers. We've been fighting for so long. Those are the stories that are tell you. You want to hear those stories? We can talk them stories. Most people aren't willing to ready to listen to the truth. We're the creator of all nations and people. And we all carry each phenotype of each group. My boy Abdul look like he look like he was straight out of Canton, China or something. Shinju, he's like straight out, dark as midnight. Nappy ass head. From down south, Carolina, boy. Growing up in New Jersey. Darnell Smith. Smith, y'all. All over the goddamn Dawes rules. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, look. Who am I to say otherwise? You know what I'm saying? For those who still go by the Dawes rule, I know there's literature and mail clippings, pages from back 1600. Let me tell you something. The information's all over. They don't want to use them. They want everybody to this new world order. You don't get order out of chaos. Order's established, y'all. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Chaos is a choice. And a dumb one. Because, see, when you step out of order, you forget a whole lot of stuff. See, when you step back in order, things come back. And I mean faster than most. Right? But I'm going to start telling these stories until I know that people are interested in y'all sharing this stuff, because you know what? It's important. If you like looking at a lot of foolishness, how about let's look at some real stuff? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this baby right here. This is the other one I cleaned and put up. It's in this case right there. So I took this one out, this case right there, and I'm taking this to the range. Let me go ahead and clear this. Hey, look, this is part of what I do. Right? Always point it up. even though I know it's empty in the house. Or you point it down. All right. But anyway, that's stupid. Look, I ain't mean that. What I'm saying is when you clear it, you got people who live next door or something like that. Do not point in that direction. Do not if you like right here is the front, I would never point in that direction because if it was something in there and went out, it could hurt somebody. I wouldn't point it this way if I was on the other side for the same reason. What I do is I take it up, there's nobody upstairs, and I hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's into the mattress. I know it's not in there, I know it. But you know what? You always have to check and you always have to be safe. So this is my other 43 X 9x19. Now these are made in Austria. Excuse me. Yeah, Austria, like German, you know. And I'm gonna change this on this one. All right, the upper slide, I'm gonna remove that and I'm gonna put a different one on. Well, I'm looking to find the perfect one that, you know, and I think it's gonna come from a Gen 5 or something like that. Or I thought this was a Gen 5, I guess it's a Gen 4 or something, I don't know. I don't, you know, I used to be into that when I thought that was the conversation to have, but I know how to take these things out and I know how to work them, I know how to fix them and clean them. I sometimes forget at a gun range, the person that works there, if you have a gun jam or whatever, you need to let them clear it unless you're downrange and you know exactly what you're doing. But at the counters, they clear them. They'll take the firearm because that is even in a even where they gunsmith at and they sell guns. It's cold, excuse me. All right. It's got to be clear. You can't come in there pointing it anywhere. You know, it should be in a container as well, unless it's on your side. But you need to make sure the mag is out, even on your side, and one not in the chamber. You know. So, and if you have them, put your bolts, what you call it, lock, the safety devices that the guns or the rifles come, put it in there. But this one's really, really nice. It hasn't been fired once. I've got 3 of them. And the only reason why I got 3, yeah, you see, I just do that, man. The only reason why I bought 3 of them because I have the I guess you could say Gen 2, Gen 3, maybe 19, and one of the gun stores keeps calling me and I haven't replied to pick up the new gen, you know, about 19. But you know, I mean, it's not that much. It's like 6 something he's giving it to me for, you know. But no, I got 2 other ones to pick up. I like to collect, guys. Like, I've been getting a lot of notifications about buying a house and stuff like that. So I've been thinking about it. I might go ahead and buy a house. And I don't like a lot of space, dude. I could live out the back of a damn truck, bro. I like tiny homes and stuff. But with a house, there's so much that I could do. And if things don't go as, I hope this isn't the season for it. You know, if it doesn't go all screwed up like it can within here, and within the next 8 to 10 months, I would love to have that house and be able to, you know, leave some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? If everything was to work out. I'm an optimist, but I'm not, you know, I'm not a defeatist. Yet I know that the enemy of life is making grave mistakes, and that's it. And when you know, it's like when you tell one lie, right, and you don't want to be the one to admit, you tell more lies and more lies and more lies and more lies. All right. So that's kind of stuff. But, you know, I gotta be that one that's straight up. I just wanted to do this, man. Come on, here for about 25, 30 minutes of this. You know, hit on little key things. There's so much information. I've got to be mindful and careful of self-put information because I don't want to on Facebook. I mean, live like in his family, this, that, and other. Some of my family show their complete ignorance. Now, how do you deal with that, right? Well, this is where it comes to dealing with emotions, such you're not overly emotionally distressed. You see what I'm saying? And when you're not going through that stress, it being placed upon you, and having you in that kind of stress, that's not good. You see what I'm saying? That's chaos. It doesn't do us no good. It's a way it doesn't give. So when I saw that, I was like, well, I was upset. You know, shit, for the first damn 5, 6 years. Then I started going in about a lot of people, a lot of things. I started going, I mean, on debate groups, telling people what, cursing out, saying, yo, this is where I live at. Fool, come on. You welcome, come on through. You can sit at night, man. You can scam on, you can scheme on me. Just understand, I hope you really that fast. So, you know, I mean, I was loose cannon, man. And I started realizing after being in this relationship with what happened that I was allowing myself to be emotionally tied to complete bullshit. When there's no benefit for me whatsoever, and I'm pretty much tired of dealing with those individuals of that hue of a man or woman. You know, that's why I'm a hue man, but it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I said enough of that. There's a purpose why chaos is here, though, because there's order still exists in a lot of us. Eh? And chaos can have a pretty face. You had that walk you dreamt about for the last 10 years, for whatever reason. You had them eyes that make you like butter in their hands, you know what I'm saying? Or they could just have that first image that stops in a month. Anytime you're in a relationship, right? And this is what our people don't do. If you met a person and you attempt to change that person in any way, shape, or form from the person you met, you are definitely the most chaotic, disruptive, unstable, emotionally grasping individual. Now, some people say, but you got your stuff emotional all together. No, I am actually kind of numb. I don't have no feelings for those things. I just don't have them right now. Turn them off, kind of. I can be assertive and respond with my voice being deep when required because I understand his power and his truth of his power, so I'm never downplay it, regardless of how somebody else sounds. And if I decide to go and take it up even, you know what I mean? That's energy, mine, and I'm controlling it. There's no understanding. There's no I see. And there's no do you. No. Dig what I'm saying? So, that was a little entertainment. But that was based upon facts. You see the difference? That's relevant. Well, anyway, y'all keep looking for your booty skits and you just whatever it is, and your WAP and your retarded music they say is rap. Shit makes absolutely no goddamn sense at all. And Charles White, well, I was gonna tell you earlier, like I said, man, I got some Chinese brothers, man, that will rock for me. I'm into from the cradle to the grave, and I do the same for them. So somewhere down the line, you can actually meet some on a level, the ones that, and you know, yeah, the ones that grew up with us, man, who have more respect and honor us more than anything. And a lot of people are ignorant to that fact. And we honor and lift them up because that's automatic when they running with us. So you didn't get that opportunity. I can dig it. It wasn't always the history though of I don't like calling it Texas or New Mexico or Mexico. Or New Mexico or Texas. It's not what it was called. We didn't name the lands. The lands told us who the lands were. We respected them lands and we kept them to ourselves. All that division and separation talking about together and raising. You can't raise the children in a lie. But you want it to be about the truth. You know? But I respect the game, my man Charleston White. I'm gonna tag him in the next one. But and I'm down with him. I you know, solid biz. Regardless of the things that I would label ignorant in this language that y'all would understand, but some I would say is little less than who the great man is. See, that's another way I can see it. I don't have to call him ignorant. I says, just somebody for that notion, the idea to be with you, you're too big of a man for that. See, there's a way that we could talk, and you need. I require you to start paying attention to this language that you speak. All right. So it's 30 minutes. I'm gonna shut it down. Just want to come on this late at night. Like I said, I'm drinking a little voodoo. I like IPA. I don't like with all that crap unless they pour on a hooky dookie with this. Belgium type beer. It's not. It's strong, but I like lagers. You know what I'm saying? If I do have a beer, and I said I would have one. Madam Spaghetti, and I don't have no. Well, I do have a couple bottles of organic wine. I just don't want to open. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep. I mean, I'm 55 tomorrow. I want to keep my. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep my tight. You know what I'm saying? I want to. I want to be able to look, pop down and make sure I see that knot from boxing still on my forearm. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay handsome, even with this hair, this beautiful silver, this grayish silver. This silver fox. You know what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've had a number of women I've looked at, and I'm not at all impressed, man. See, I need a real woman. I don't need one of these things to call themselves a woman. They a whole nother thing. They proud, they this, that. Oh man, no, I was there. I had to get rid of it, and I'm not there to be nobody's nurse and no aide unless they require a request. Then that's an outside job, like a medicine. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I don't ram my mouth enough. I'm gonna share some of my interpersonal, the things I agree with. Though I have my own understanding of certain things that some never had the liberty to really have. I can dig it, you know what I'm saying? So, but I still comprehend where a lot of these brothers are coming from. Now, some people are just full of shit. I'm not here to talk that. That's chaos. They just no win. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, and I might go ahead and do a little edit. I got it right now. Now I'm just gonna leave it as it is. One love, mad peace, y'all.